Direct, feisty, and at points sounding optimistic, U.S. President Barack Obama touches on a range of topics during the end of the year news conference, but some of the president's more pointed comments are aimed squarely at the Democratic People's Republic of Korea as he responds to questions surrounding the cyber attack on Sony Entertainment. CCTV's Jim Spellman joins us live from our newsroom. And Jim, the president didn't mince any words, did he? Citing the DPRK and vowing the U.S. would respond.
Yeah, that's right, Mike, but he made it clear that how and when the U.S. responds won't be discussed at a press conference.
U.S. President Barack Obama appeared to be in good spirits as he began his end-of-the-year news conference at the White House.
All I want for Christmas is to take your questions.
He started by highlighting the U.S. economy and job growth before turning to the Sony hack.
Sony's a corporation. It suffered significant damage. There were threats against its employees. I am sympathetic to the concerns that they faced. Having said all that, yes, I think they made a mistake.
Earlier Friday, the FBI announced it believes the DPRK is behind the attack. President Obama stressed no other countries are believed to be involved.
We will respond proportionally, and we'll respond in a place and time and manner that we choose. It's not something that I will announce here today at a press conference.
Turning to Cuba, President Obama said it will take time for the U.S.-Cuba relationship to evolve, and there will inevitably be disagreements between the nations. But the U.S. will now be able to engage the island nation directly, even if a meeting between leaders won't happen anytime soon.
We're not at a stage here where me visiting Cuba or President Castro coming to the United States is in the cards.
The president and his family will spend the rest of the year in Hawaii.
And now I'm going to go on vacation. Mele Kalikimaka, everybody.
Before returning to Washington early next year.
President Obama will likely need the relaxation. Not long after he returns, a new Congress will be sworn in, with both the House and the Senate controlled by Republicans, and a country and world wondering if each side will be willing to work together, Mike.
Jim, couldn't help but notice all the reporters that asked questions today were women. Was that intentional?
Yes, it was. The White House wanted to highlight female reporters and maybe get a little different perspective, a little different point of view at the press conference, Mike.
Very interesting. Jim Spellman from our newsroom. Thank you. I spoke to the former spokesman at the State Department, P.J. Crowley. He's an expert on U.S. foreign policy. I asked him if this is a turning point in how the U.S. views cyber